full of caffeine and becoming fuller. How's everybody doing? For the last stream of the week. It's Saturday night, boys and girls. At least Saturday night my time. Sun's out. Still. And we are here in X4. That one station I was waiting to pay out yesterday, it finally paid out. It paid out when it had a total of 1.3, I believe it was 1.36 million, or 1.36 billion credits. My shipyard paid out and paid me 600 and some million credits. Still has 700 and some now. So, yeah. Apparently that was the cutoff point for it. Hey, Miss Fun, how you doing? Yoo-hoo. Hello, you. How you doing? Apparently. Yes, but my new balance, the other station also paid out. My new balance is 900 million credits and change. I logged in and I had 48 million. And that was right after last night's stream. I logged back in while I was doing some stuff at the desk here. Logged out, it still hadn't paid out. But I had a bit more. The other one paid out last night. Logged into this one, was logged in 10 minutes to the game after last stream. And the station paid out 600 and some million. So, yeah. Money. I'm doing great, Miss Fun. I have money now. In the game. I wish I had as much money in real life. Yeah, well, yeah, if you take all the stations, if you take all of my stations, plus my 900 billion, like, this factory is really up and down. It's at 76 million, but it was at 80 when I logged in. So it goes up, and then it goes down, then it goes back up, then it goes down. This station doesn't know what it wants to do. So there's that much, and then we have the equipment dock, which is back up to 170 million credits. Holy crap. That's in a couple of hours. And the shipyard, which is at 747 million credits. So yeah, I'm about 2 billion. Can I spare a transport ship for an old space fuel trader? Dude, I'd have to find a place to buy space fuel from. Getting tired of clickbait that has not a clickbait. What happened, Pania? What happened? What do you mean? I was gonna say, I hope it's not my title. I really didn't feel like mine was all that clickbaity. I mean, if it was, I'm sorry. Didn't mean my title to be clickbaity. I think. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I'm actually just terribly confused. It's kind of the story of my life, to be fair. I have to find a space fuel factory before I could spare a transport, because I mean that's a baby transport right there. I could use that one, but it's kind of garbage. I could, but you can't make one go find it. That's the problem. You cannot make one go find it. So, yeah. Oh no. Pew. Pew. So, who was Clickblady, Pena? Oh. Yeah, but I have to have a good captain. Because, yeah, that requires a captain getting to a certain level, I remind you. Huh. Yeah, building it using max settings maybe gets me just shy of 2 stars. I know. We'll come over here and we'll look. We'll come over here and I'll see what I can do. Yeah, so I would have been here a little bit sooner. But I had a little boy who wanted a daddy haircut. His hair was getting a little crazy. And he informed me that he wanted a daddy haircut. I said I won't cut it that short. Because I take mine down to a 2 guard when I go. Because I hate combing and dealing with my bullshit of hair. So I went up and I put a number 7 guard, which is the loosest guard. It's the longest guard on my electric razor, and that was 5-10 minutes before I was supposed to start streaming. We discovered something, that my son is more hair than anything else. Dear God, I cut a lot of hair off the top of his head. I didn't know he had that much. I've cut my own hair and not cut that much hair off. He thought it was hilarious. Every time a big chunk would fall, he'd giggle. I just passed some crystals too. What the hell's wrong with me? So I went over it and got it way down short, and he's unhappy because if he takes his shirt off, for some reason his back itches every time. If he doesn't have a shirt on, that little kid, his back just itches insanely for some reason. You put cut hair on top of that, oh, he was in hell. But he was still giggling about the fact that there were piles of his hair on the floor. And then we got him up, and I brushed all the hair off, and he's like, I want to see, but our mirror in our bathroom's a little high. So we took him in the other bathroom, and he got to see what it looked like, and he thought that was hilarious. I know, he was still giggling when I left. Oh yeah. So we took him up, and he's taking a bath right now. First we showered him with water so we could wash at least most of the hair off, and now he's taking a bath because, well, he needed one anyway. He's a stinky little kid. And for all those that were here during the early stream, I am filled with French toast. Brioche French toast, actually. Which, at the end of the day, I'm actually kind of feeling like maybe that was a bad call. Yeah, it wasn't bad, but it's not as good as, like, when you're at the restaurant eating it. It wasn't as fresh. It's funny, they actually have, like, meal deals now at Bob Evans. Like, they have this much for breakfast, and or like it feeds 4 people, or it feeds 3 people, or it feeds 6 people. They have one that you go in and pick it up, and it's all 3 meals. Like, it's a mess of bacon, pancakes, some biscuits, some gravy to go on the biscuits, breakfast stuff. Then it's got chicken strips and some other stuff for lunch. And then it comes with a great big thing of pot roast and all the fixings with that for dinner. And you buy the whole thing. And it was funny because we were just curious, and Mott went in and asked her how much that cost. Went in and asked her how much that cost. The girl who was bringing the food out looked at my wife like a deer in headlights. They had this come down from corporate that they were supposed to do this, and this meals. Corporate didn't give them a price. But they posted it on their website without a price. So people are calling in asking for this food and wanting to know what it's going to cost them. Also, all these meals come with a half dozen cookies or so. They're flat freaking out of cookies. They have no dough. They can't make any more cookies. They said they're at this point. Somebody orders the meal. They've got a rough idea of a price for some of them. And at the end of it, she's like, okay, what kind of pie would you like with that? Because they can't give them the cookies. They don't have them. I feel kind of bad. I feel kind of bad for them. Our meal was relatively easy. Well, no, that's not true. Mine was really difficult. And Tattle B, welcome. I know I didn't specifically say welcome. Sorry about that. And apparently I still have the coating from the brioche French toast on my face. Looks like. Yeah, and you know it was a good meal. So yeah, it's been pretty active since I got off of the afternoon stream. I know I normally go for like a 12-hour on Saturday, but I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. If I went for another 12-hour today, it was going to kill me. It probably would have just stopped a mud hole in my backside, and I would have fallen over with a heart attack or exhaustion or some shit. Cinnamon French toast. That sounds awesome, dude. That sounds good. Although, I'm saying it sounds good intellectually. Physically, no, that sounds terrible. That sounds absolutely horrible. Because if you were to set it in front of me, I would probably explode. Like that guy out of The Meaning of Life. Monty Python, Meaning of Life? Yeah, I would explode like that guy. That's okay. Mott got the, it's a burger named after one of their breakfast meals, and I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. But, oh, I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, 2 orders, French toast. I don't feel like I want to eat for a couple of days. I'm that full. Yeah, but this burger, Mott got it. So it's got a burger patty, cheese, 2 fried eggs, a third of a rasher of bacon, it looked like, a crispy hash brown, and a brioche bun. That's what she got, and she got like soup to go with it. Suffice to say, the soup didn't get touched, and I ate half the bacon. Well, it was a breakfast burger. It was a breakfast burger. I'll be honest, it actually looked good to me. I did not expect it to, but it looked good to me. There you go. So about that wide. Yeah, it was about that wide. I can't believe my wife ate it. I clapped afterwards. I was thoroughly impressed. My son ate half of the eggs. I ate half of the bacon, and she ate the rest of it. Because for some reason, she had forgotten to order bacon with mine, so I didn't get any bacon. So I ate her bacon.
Entering system.
Because if she forgot to give me bacon, I was going to steal her bacon. See, the burger patty doesn't bother me. The egg in the burger patty doesn't bother me. I don't like egg and cheese. I hate egg and cheese mixed together. That's why I can't do any of those frozen breakfast meals that they have at grocery stores. I can't do a single one of them that has egg in it because Apparently, everyone has decided if there is egg in a breakfast meal, there needs to be cheese. And I don't agree with that. I think they're a bunch of bastards. Yeah, Tattle, you're missing it. You're missing it. Cheese is one of my favoriteest things. I love cheese. Seriously, I love all the cheese.
Rookie.
I love lots and lots of cheese. I'm lactose intolerant. I pay for it, and I love
Eclipse. Vanguard.
We'll have to do more damage than that. We cannot tolerate your actions. Stop your attack immediately.
I'm not technically attacking anyone. Yeah, it's specifically egg and cheese. Yeah, Tattle. No, I love cheese. I do. God help me, it hurts, but I love cheese. Yeah, my turrets are active. My turrets are active, but they're just pew-pews. They're not amazing. They're not amazing at all. This ship does not fight well. Well, it fights some things well. It does not fight Argon Eclipse fighters well. And that was 2 eclipses. So, yeah. That, and it's loaded with split shields. This ship is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know I'm weird. I know I'm weird. I don't feel bad about it. Yeah, for some reason, people like me, and I'm a weird dude. Very strange. But, yeah. I do. I do. I know I'm strange.
Jumpgate. Zioth's Dominion.
A veteran who's not religious, who never drank a drop while I was in the service, didn't get a single tattoo, doesn't like cheese on my eggs, lactose intolerant, loves ice cream. Yeah, I'm pretty weird. I'm pretty weird. Oh, okay, that works. I revel in my strangeness. That's why I can't believe I got married and had a kid. Then again, she's weird too. Our kid is the fusion of weird. I think when he reaches a certain age, he may just detonate and cover the entire world in weird. Because he's already weird. Come on, my son wanted this haircut. What the hell? Oh, Onyx, no.
Entering system.
I did not
Zioth's
get her
Dominion.
drunk. I knocked her up. Oh, and I guarantee she just heard that, and she is yelling right now upstairs. Never got an Article 15. Holy shit, with that many years? Shit, I had 15, and I think I came close at one point. No, I'm kidding. No, I never came close. Never saw the captain. Never stood before the mast in the Navy. And never had any major breaks of the UCMJ in any branch. Yeah. No. See, that was a good thing, is I was a little low. I'd been out of high school for a couple of years before I joined the military. I'd been in college first. So, oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. That was kind of gross. Or kind of pride thing. Yeah.
Docking granted.
Well, the military was fine. I did well in the military and all the other stuff. I get out of the military and my medical file at the VA reads like a book. I think the Stand is a shorter book that is shorter than my medical file. And I don't go to the VA unless I'm told to or unless something's seriously screwed up. You can ask Mott. I was running a number of years ago when we had first started dating.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
I was up here going through ROTC at Marshall. That's where I met Mott. And still in the service. I was just in a weird thing where I was working for the Surf P people, and we were training up, so I still got paid and all that, but I was getting like farmed around, and we were training reserve and guard units. Man, I can't talk today. And I ended up getting sick. I ended up getting really sick. I remember I was sitting in my apartment, and Mott was over there, and a female friend of ours who was dating my friend at the time was over there as well, and I was running like 103.5 fever. I was sick. And but I wouldn't let her take me to the VA. I'd never been to the VA, but there wasn't an actual military hospital anywhere in the area. So that was the closest I had to work with, was the VA. And I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go. It took me a week to get over whatever that bug was, but yeah. But still, the VA hospital, my medical record's that freaking thick. Most of it from trying to figure out why my lungs are all messed up. So anyway, I forgot why I came here. Totally forgot why I came to this place. Do you guys remember why I came? Oh, I remember why I came here. Well, yeah, that's what you'd think, Paynia. That's what you'd think, but it's not guaranteed. Dear God,
Hello.
It's not guaranteed.
Greetings.
Tattle exposure to an improperly cleaned papper mask while doing the aforementioned training of National Guard and Reserve units in the Surf P program. The Surf P program being the program to teach units about domestic decontamination. Like if there was an NBC attack against the United States, I was training units to go in there and decontaminate people. Yeah, I was part of the training cadre for that because I had all my quals. And it was something I could do while I was going through ROTC at Marshall University in Huntington, West Virginia. And that way I'd still get paid. Worked out. Worked out. So where's the CEO's ride? Does anybody know where that is? There it is. Okay, so I gotta go back to my station. That was the year of insanity in my life. Obviously not with the CEO, you're right. No, that was the year of insanity in my life. That year was actually crazier than the time in Iraq. It's crazier than any deployment. Well, the 9/11 deployment was pretty crazy. I'm walking back from the RTC going to my apartment, and I hear tires screech, and I hear what sounded like a melon or something hit metal. Come around the corner right by the street, and this girl's sitting on the ground, bleeding profusely, with a skull deformation. Foreign exchange student, somewhere in Eastern Europe, and bleeding. I mean, just bleeding everywhere. Car stopped right beside her, with a very noticeable dent in the hood. I'm there doing what I can, first aid wise, trying to keep her from getting up and walking home. Because seriously, she was trying to get up and walk home. She kept saying it wasn't that bad. Her skull in the front was deformed from the impact, and she was saying it wasn't that bad. So I was able to hold her there. I'm coated in her blood from here up. I'm in my black coat. I've actually got the coat in there, and if you look real close at the sleeves from here down and the cuffs, you, even after washing, the coat is discolored now. The black is a little different. Yeah, exactly. It was that's what it was. So I got her to not leave the area, and the ambulance got there. Ambulance took forever. I couldn't believe it, or at least it felt like forever. My roommate at the time, his girlfriend also went to the hospital that night in the ER. I can't remember what for, but the girl that I had prevented from walking home was sitting there in the back, obviously. Head completely wrapped up and everything, not leaving, obviously. And it turns out that she had an intracranial bleed, no shit, and it had been building up pressure, and if she had walked home, she would have died on the way. Just probably fallen over dead. So, I did something good. Month later, we're driving down the street after visiting one of Mott's friends, and I happen to look over. I have no problem letting her drive. She tends to drive all the places. I don't really care. I happen to look over, and I see the third-story window in this house break, and licks of flame coming out of it. It's a big house that somebody turned into apartments, and the top floor is on fire. And in front of me is a Papa John's delivery driver, and we both pull over at the same time. Both he and I get out and charge in and start alerting people to the fire, and end up getting everybody out of the house as it burns. And we're there 5 minutes before the fire department, even though we called them. And again, this is just part of the year that the year that this was all happening in. It was a really weird year. It was really weird. That was also the year that wasn't when I lived on Hooker Street. The street I lived on when I first moved down there was really bad. Like, all the hookers lived on that street. Hope you appreciate what I'm about to do there, Onyx. Doing something for you. Tato, I kind of felt like that should have been the case. Because, dear God in heaven, it was rough that year. It was rough. So, yeah. That was my year that year. There were other things that happened. There were a lot of other things that happened. Oh, I remember I was sitting in my apartment, again, not the house on Hooker Street, and I was just sitting at my computer, had the windows open. It was a nice time. It was in the evening, and all of a sudden I caught a smell, and I started sniffing. Mott looks over. We had a bunch of people over, and Mott looks over at me and is like, "What is it?" And I was like, "Something's on fire. Did you guys helping me? Let's do a walk around the apartment complex, make sure the building's not on fire." So we went out. No, building wasn't on fire. Half an hour later, Mott's a female friend of Mott and her boyfriend show up from upwind, downwind, I don't know, blowing away from us, from her apartment that was burning to the ground, a dozen miles away. It was a very famous apartment for people who went to Marshall University. Burned down, 19 people died. She and her boyfriend had gotten out, and I apparently had smelled it. Mott to this day will tell people that story. Because she still thinks, and I kind of agree with her, a lot of other people agree with her, that I should have been a dog. Because, woo-wee, do I have a nose. What in the hell? 3 freaking Argon destroy. I'm on the wrong ship. There's 3 freaking Argon destroyers here.
Raptor.
How'd I miss that shit? I don't care that I'm burning my fuel. Or I'm burning my shields, because I'm literally going to get here and dock.
Out of docking range. Docking queued.
Well, I was about to go do something for you. Oh, I know my eyes are letting me down. I'm going blind.
Docking granted.
These glasses are 2 years old, and I feel like I'm squinting when I'm outside.
Successfully docked.
Get up, stand up. Let's make sure this guy isn't trying to go anywhere. No orders, good.
Dragon. Raider.
My nose still works too. What's funny is during all this, when my highly sensitive nose was functioning, I was a smoker. You're not supposed to have any sense of smell when you're a smoker. Yeah, but Mott just thinks I used to be a dog. That's why she likes to come over and, scratch me behind my ears, and my arm starts twitching, and the normal stuff. What happens to everybody if you scratch them in the right spot, right? That happens to everybody, doesn't it? Right? Oh, destroyers! Oh God, that's the flagship down there. I'll accept a bear. Where'd they go? What in the hell? I did see that, right? You guys saw that too, right? Oh no, here it is. Okay, here it is. They're just all piled up, that's why. Oh well shit, they're all gonna be dead. Oh well shit, they don't need me. Damn, I thought there was more. I thought somebody's about to get their ass beat. Well, that's what I get for thinking. I don't enjoy the fact that they got 3 freaking destroyers in the system. You know, but what can you do? Is this my ship? No, that's not my ship. Did I somehow hop on? I did. I somehow hopped on the wrong damn ship. This is just a standard Dragon Raider. This is not my ship. Where's my ship? Apparently the CEO's ride is hiding from me, and my eyes are worse than I thought they were. That doesn't say CEO's ride on the side. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not a dog. Hook bones just taste good. I'm not a dog, but I like socks. It does. It does sound like that, Onyx. Shit wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. I feel like I should play the song. There it is. Psycho Stick.
I'm a dog and I like socks. I like socks. I'm a dog. I'm a dog and I like socks. I like socks. I'm a dog. Give me that sock. Oh, no, no. Give me that sock. Oh, no, no. We are dogs and we like socks. We like socks. We are dogs. We are dogs and we like socks. We like socks. We are dogs. Dogs, dogs, dogs. Socks, socks, socks. Dogs, socks, dogs. Socks, socks, socks. I'm a dog and I enjoy playing with socks for some reason. Don't judge me. We are dogs. We like socks. I'm a dog. I love socks. Pick up the sock, then throw the sock. I'll catch the sock and bring back the sock. Pick up the sock, then throw the sock. I'll catch the sock,
Acknowledged.
the sock. Pick up the sock, then throw the sock. I'll catch the sock, then bring back the sock. I'm a doggy, I'm a dog, 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 I'm a doggy, dog. That like socks.
Another reason I like the video for that song is the dogs that like socks, a couple of huskies. And you guys know I like huskies. There's the CEO's ride. She's tricked out. A little. Probably could be better, but she's functional. She's functional. I gotta counteract the, Are they? I keep debating picking that up. If I ever get my stimulation money, I'm gonna pick that up. along with the new computer. Or rebuilding the computer, more specifically.
Dragon.
Dragoon. I've had this ship for a while. Reason why I'm switching to this one is I want something with a little forward firepower. There she is. There's my girlfriend. Hey, Loopy, how's it going? Welcome back. I hope you are having a wonderful evening. Well, looks like the carrier's moving. Whee! Oh yeah, I understand that. I understand that. Well, I'm glad to hear everything's going well then.
Jump gate. Open market.
Awaiting orders.
I am, did actually listen to some music and telling strange stories. Hey, MD, how's it going, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. I think the dinner I ate made my fingers fat. Yeah. Yours is not so loud? Really? Mine's not a very loud stream? You guys gotta tell me if my stream's not loud, or if it's too loud, or if it's somewhere in between. I need to know these things. It's very important. It also happens to do with where I'm sitting at my desk. So my microphone is actually well away from my face. Not compared to others on Twitch. Well, yeah, sorry. I'm not to you, because I know you're probably not that upset about it, but I know some people are probably like, "Oh, he's too quiet." I believe it's, my game is not lagging right now. I'm in SETA right now. I'm in time compression. That's why it's lagging the way it is. Because time outside of the area around me is moving much, much faster. It's a great way to build up money over a period of time. And it's almost as fast going through systems as Travel Drive. I say almost. Not entirely, but almost. Fix it? No, not really. Honestly, not really. Uh, Loopy, I'll be honest with you. If I saw you,
Jump gate. 2 grand.
if you didn't say anything and I saw you follow me right now, I would think it was a bot.
Entering
Because
system.
you have a 4-digit year code after your name, and that's what a lot of the bots are doing now. But I know you. I've talked to you, so I know you're not a bot. If you're a bot, you are the best AI bot I've ever heard of. But no, beyond that, I haven't fixed yet. I'm up to 674 followers, it looks like, so... There is a story regarding that. Okay. 1978 is not that far from the year I was born. Less than half a decade away. Okay, Onyx, take care, man. Stiff.
Jump gate. Profit Center Alpha.
I didn't know your username was going to be your Twitch name as well. Oh. Oh, sorry. Miss Fun, is yours 1970? Yeah, you're a little older than I am. You're a little older than I am. Not a lot, but you're a little older. Loopy, they'll let you rename yours, but I don't know how long it has to be in between. I know they will. You're only 42? Yeah, you're a little younger than I am, but not by much. We're all in the 40 club, except for some of us are in the 50 club. Oh, age is just how old you feel. But to be fair, I kind of feel old at the moment. But that being said, I want to send this out to everybody who has a beard.
No. Ciphers?
I want this is for all of you who have a beard.
Maybe. Beard. Beard.
Exactly, Loopy. Exactly. CMD's 50.
Entering system.
Uh-huh.
Profit Center Alpha.
Yeah, what the reason why it looks like it's lagging now is because of time compression. It would not look like this if I turned off time compression. is better. You know, I have a feeling that Time Bandits probably has more nudity. Are you talking about Time Bandits? In which case, that's a great movie as well. I was thinking Thai Bandits as in the time I was in Thailand. It's okay. Time Bandits was a great movie too. I really enjoyed that movie. Mom and Dad, don't touch that. It's pure evil. Well, we found out where the fire started. It was in your toaster oven.
Successfully docked.
Welcome.
Pair of nitties. Yeah, but I like Time Bandits too. That was a good show. One of the bandits out of that just recently passed away, like a couple of days ago.
Hello.
He was also an Oompa Loompa, and he was in pretty much everything else as well. Yeah, sad. Very sad. Oh, The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. I liked that movie too. I did. Probably because you got to see what's her name. You got to see what's her name, kind of with sans some clothing in that. And when that came out, that was something I was very interested to know about. It was. So they still have Argon, Talati, and Paranid, but they don't have Split. That's kind of funny. Porky's was awesome.
Hello.
Shower scene, man. Shower scene. Yep. Oh, I remember. Do you remember? I remember. Oh, that was a great movie. It really was. That'll do. What was the name of that damn ship that Onyx always? What is it? The Green Gopher, the Jade Falcon. Can't remember what the hell Onyx always wants his ship called. Green High Speed Booger. I can't remember. Not just a shower scene, but Kim Cattrall in the gym equipment room. That was also a good part of that movie as well. Now somebody is watching this going, oh my god, he's so sexist. Chrome froze on you? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, my nose itches. Green something or other. What in the hell did he want those called? Hopefully he's somewhat near his computer and can answer that. You launched X4 and it killed Chrome? Interesting. Interesting. I knew it was something green. I use Chrome. I admit it. I do. Uh-huh. GTAS. Grumpy Tank Syndicate Auxiliary Ship. Gotta make sure they're auxiliary ships. That way nobody suspects that they were, mine. Or that they were, sanctioned by me, obviously.
We would like to remind visitors that dropping litter anywhere other than an approved recycling station carries an automatic 500 credit fine.
I want to drop litter outside the station. At what range do I get in trouble for littering outside the station? Not that I know of, MD. Not that I know of. What the hell did you do? What did you do to cause that? Who did you piss off? There we go. Now let's see how crappy their skill rating is. Littered outside the station. Just pissed off a station security pilot. Just leave and come back. He'll be fine. So none of those guys are going to be high enough to do this. To auto trade. So, shit. Too many A's there. There we go. Better. Better. Okay, what's your skill level? Worse, not better. What's your skill level? Worse, not better. What is the last guy's skill level? Last guy's skill level is going to be amazing.
Please note that any space weed consumption aboard this station is against the law.
Shut up. I need my space weed. It's for my glaucoma. Oh, you suck. Well, looks like these guys are going to have to actually work for one of my stations for the short term. Get the profit to ye. Let's bring them over here and we'll have them do work for this station over here. You could be part of Trade Group Beta. Get on it, boys. Get on it. Oh shit. I didn't paint them. I'll paint them when they start doing the job. No, your blacklist should work just fine. You bring up the map. You go to your player information. You go down to global orders. And you create new blacklist. And you put down what blacklist it's going to be. Type. Sector activity, trade restrictions. And you put all the stuff in. Min Moosman. Yeah, I kind of feel like that. And what do you mean, what beta, Loopy? I'm playing the beta, the most recent beta of this game, of X4. Okay, did you click on the ship and have it go with global standing, make sure that it's following global standing orders? Because I put a blacklist on mine and they're staying out of the blacklisted area. I'm not sure why yours aren't. It's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. Min Mooseman, I don't know. What race is the pilot? I feel like I'm about to be deliberately insulting somehow. I'm not sure how, but I feel like I'm about to be. To one of the races in this game. Yeah, because Min Mooseman, I told him to stay out of specifically Xenon sectors. And amazingly enough, my pilots are actually staying out of Xenon sectors. To be fair, maybe that's just because they're going,
Hello.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, that's right, you were flying, yeah. I don't know, the blacklist stops it for me. So, I don't know what's going on. Dude, he's a destroyer. He doesn't go anywhere he's not supposed to. He's staying right where he is and defending who he's supposed to defend. He doesn't go anywhere. He's sitting right beside it. He thinks he's on a Twilight assignment right now. He's got a job defending a carrier that's sitting in the home sector. That'll be like being on an Arleigh Burke defending a Nimitz class that somehow had got pulled dockside in Washington, D.C. and was staying there. Your guy doesn't want to break the rules. He's loving his cushy assignment. Yeah, exactly. He's in the capital. Of course coffee's flowing. Why do I have a mission to fly to Trinity Sanctum? What is this mission, this Trinity Sanctum mission, and why do I have it? Oh, that's that mission. Okay, I thought maybe I had an additional mission on top of that. Oh, I know. Well, that's not good, Min Mooseman. Let me guess, Haktikave? Or Hatikva's Choice? Was that the system? That feels like something stupid they'd do. Did I ever actually get, this ship upgraded? Oh, that's right. This place sucks. Yeah. Yeah, that's Hatikva. That's definitely Hatikva. $35 Tango. Gotcha. Well, as I do not have all the MOSs memorized, I'm not entirely sure I remember what that one is, I'll be honest. Even if I at one point did have all the jobs memorized, I do not any longer. Is that intelligent communicate? Okay. So he brings good intelligence to life. Got it. If there is such a thing as good intelligence. Yeah, he's probably an idiot, Min Moosman. That's just... I'd just let him die. It'll be alright. They mostly work on the Trojan? Okay. I know what you're talking about. I guess his bath is done. No, I got you. Oddly enough, he somehow lived to Lewin a delivery to a station being attacked by a K and an I. Wow. That's actually kind of impressive. Perhaps he is. The fact that I remember anything from being in the military is quite amazing to me. I have enough problems remembering. Like tomorrow, I'll be wondering what I ate for dinner today. Even though it was the French toast I've been wanting for a week. Oh, really? Oh, then I went in the wrong MOS. Then again, I was a tanker. What am I qualified to do when I get out? I can drive a bulldozer.
Accelerator.
My grandfather loved it because I could drive his
Entering Trinity
bulldozer.
Sanctum. 3.
Come here, little monkey. I want to see your hair. Come here. Come here. See? Yeah, that's what happens. He got into a fight with a razor. He lost. Okay, you're free. Go away. I believe it. You're a 95 Bravo in the Army? I did 96 Bravo work. And 88 Mike. And 19 Kilo. Yep, mini tank. We all have little pet names for our kids. He's the little man, the little monkey. Because he's a spider monkey, seriously. Climb all over you. Depending on how he's acting, he is occasionally turd as well. Oh, that's more than occasionally. Yeah.
Docking granted.
You got called Turd Butt. Well, that's a name. Oh, when it comes down to it, you have a lot of names. I was called asshole most of the time. So, my family had very interesting names for me. Most of them were very, very wrong. I couldn't buy it if I wanted to. fire rate slower than hell. Get off like one shot every 3 seconds. But the range sucks. Somebody told me the range on this thing was supposed to be incredible. The range on this thing sucks terribly. It also looks remarkably like a bosun lance.
Request permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
Really fast projectile, though. 10 kilometers per second. I had a ship that could actually outrun that. 12 Bravo, 70, yeah. So no, we're not gonna swap out the bosun lances there. I've got a set of bosun lances on the on my ship, and I don't want them, so I'm swapping them out. Undock. Right now, the only thing preventing me from having a super fleet is, oh yeah, don't drop them at the station. That's a 500 credit fine. Jeez. Heaven forbid I do some shit like that. Yeah, I have a lot of money in this game at this point. Now, the thing that's holding me back in this game about having a huge fleet is the resources to build the ships when I buy them.
System. Right.
Without the resources to build the ships, having all the money in the world doesn't mean a damn thing. What does the ship factory bank look like? I have no idea. Oh, I don't mine anymore. Loopy, I don't, my ships do. Yeah, my ships are mining.
System.
My ships are mining for resources for my stations, but I just had a station hit 1.36 billion credits, and then it paid out and gave me 600 and some million. It still has like 800 million credits. I've got money. I've got 800 million on me. 800 and some million on me.
Shuyaku. Sentinel.
I still want to destroy that ship. I have things mined for me. I don't do my own mining anymore.
Docking granted.
Ugh.
Successfully docked.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
I'm way too good for mining my own. I don't dirty my hands by pushing a mining beam button. That's for plebeians. I push a button that orders my ships to go push a mining beam button. Makes the plebeians, the plebes, go mine for me. Well, and then Starbase comes out, and yeah, everything, all that shit's changed. I'm going to be mining and building and doing all sorts of shit until eventually I run my own Starbase, and then I will be hiring plebeians to do the important shit. Well, to do the not important, the less important. Well, I sit around and drink Mai Tais. It's bad I don't even know what a Mai Tai is. I have no idea. I don't know what a Mai Tai is. Really like that fighter right there. Too bad it kind of sucks. Hi, shortness. Wrong button. I don't really have a problem with that. Don't have a problem with that at all. That's an even slower firing weapon than the railgun. Great damage. Great damage, but that's slower than shit. How much does a medium bosun lance? Probably about the same. Nope, most medium bosun lance fires faster. True. Wasn't there a grenade launcher in this too? Or like an explosive charge launcher? That wasn't the Muon. I forgot how cheap these weapons were. Really, really cheap. They need more race-specific weapons. They definitely do not have enough. Nah, we'll swap them. The bosun lances ain't doing shit for me. And I make 5 million credits doing this. Yep, 5 million credits, baby. Who wants to take the elevator when you can fly? Ah. This is what I was worried was going to happen. After the carbohydrate high and the caffeine, or the carbohydrate high and all that was done, wears off, my body's going to go, you just put food in me. Go sleep so I can digest it. Hey, Mott, are you
Hello?
listening?
Can I help? Ma'am?
Mott, you have your ears on. Weird. Could you call, the appropriate person to get an update on my sister, please? If you would. Make sure they're doing okay. You'll see if you can. Well, I would hope you can. I mean, it's just basically you pull out the phone and you go boop, 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 boop. Then you put it up to your ear. I hope she is too. That's why we're making the phone call. That's okay. My grandmother has... That's the Alzheimer's thing I'm dealing with. Oh, Loopy, no. Things are very much not alright with my family right now. My family is 31 flavors of messed up right now. Lot of stuff happening. Scooby-Doo. Let's just make this a full set of shield penetrators. Well, my grandmother is... I did say penetrators. He said penetrators. My grandmother is, got Alzheimer's. To the point where my mother is basically living at the house with my grandmother and my grandfather to make sure that they are taken care of, because my grandmother keeps saying she wants to go home and trying to leave the house. So, yeah. And, yeah. Well, I mean, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. That's all 12. I mean, there's only so much you can do at the end of the day, right? That's kind of the way I look at it. But again, that's what I found out last night, was that and my mom just got done with hernia surgery as well. So she's not in terribly good shape, and
Taking hits.
huge lung issues, and you know. So it's just bad shit across the board, but you know, what can you do, right? What can you do? That's why I keep streaming. One of the reasons. Keeps that focus off of all the crazy shit going down. Enables me to focus on something else. Sometimes. So, yep, just keep on keeping on. Exactly right, man. Exactly right. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Where in the shit do you want me to go? Okay. There for a second, I thought this bastard was trying to get me to go, through Xenon space again. How about we put you boys on a second? I feel like that should make more noise. You know what I mean? I feel like that should kind of make more noise instead of beep. So yeah, so I just told Mott to get a hold of my step-grandmother, who is my sister's full grandmother. So my sister is my half-sister. And find out what's going on, and, you know, maybe make sure my step-grandmother has not picked this up, because...
Jump gate. $2,000.
If she picked it up, she's probably in the
Entering
hospital
system.
scaring the doctors. By just, like, giving them mean looks. Autosave takes a while. These are big saves, though. I remember how big the last saves were in my last game. The last saves in my last playthrough, the saves were, God, 3/4 of a gig, something like that, maybe bigger. The big
$2
saves,
grand.
yes.
Jump gate. Open market.
He keeps pretending somebody's attacking me. Are you really gonna attack me? Because I'm not in that other ship. I'm in a killer now. I'm in the ship killer now. Don't think I won't cut your heart out and feed it to you. Yeah, so tomorrow is going to basically be the day where I try to connect with everyone and make sure everybody's doing okay directly myself.
Entering system. Open market.
Interesting thing is at least with my grandmother, I actually know what home she's
Jump
talking
gate.
about.
Zioth's Dominion.
I am old enough to remember the house they had before the house they live in now, which they've had for 40-ish years. And I remember actually the house they had before it on, basically it's colloquially known as the house on 37th Street. So, hey Bob, how's it going, man? How you doing? How's the 454 coming? Oh, you haven't been out since this morning?
Entering
Yeah, it's probably
system.
not a bad idea.
Zioth's Dominion.
Take a break sometimes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for your minor. There for a second, when you started first talking about that, Bob, I thought you were going to try to put enough parachutes on your carrier to land it. And I was about to start screaming at you that you really need to stream that shit. Yeah. Just thought of something I could do with my money. All this big old fat cash I got.
Satellite. Split shipyard.
No kidding. Somebody paradropping several million kilograms, a bunch of million kilograms of carrier. I mean, how big of a ship can
Out
you?
of docking range.
Bullshit. How big of a ship
Docking granted.
can you actually parachute in that game? Yeah. I'm just kind of curious, how big is the biggest ship that somebody pulled off parachuting in it from space into an atmosphere and landing it without damage? I just have this image of the entire upper deck of a ship, the entire top of the ship, filled with nothing but parachutes. That would be cool. Yeah, yeah.
Successfully
Ugh.
docked.
Requesting permission to dock.
Hello.
It's an honor to have you
As I
aboard.
said, I apologize for the yawns. I don't know. I think it's all the food. I think it's all the
Dragon.
food. Hey Ness, how you doing? How you doing? Tattle, that is probably true. That is probably true. Yeah, I mean, if it comes down to it, I kind of wish I could have tried it with the tower before the tower was sucked into that black hole. Try to parachute that thing into atmosphere.
It's an honor to see you here. Split wish you fortune. It's an honor to see you here.
Might as well buy all the licenses.
Split, it's an honor to see you here.
It's an honor to see me here, by the way. There we go. That's a good expenditure of my money. Right there. Build my own. Let's buy the boa blueprint too. And the Mamba just because I like it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Will they, Bob? I didn't know that.
Split wish you fortune.
I'm honored to see me over there. But then again, if I'm seeing myself somewhere else, we may have a problem. I do know that I need to get up and watch the tutorial on YouTube. Oh, okay. Although now I kind of want to play the song Insomnia. I am just running any chance of this VOD of being watchable to anybody who's trying to watch it after. So I'm gonna go take a couple of minute break. I need to get up, need to put my head outside and get some air. But I will be right back, everybody. I'll be back in like 3-4 minutes. That, and it gives me a chance to go use the potty. Oh, let me F5 for science as well. Anyway, everybody, I will be right back. I will see you in 3 or 4 minutes. Be right back.